Hello, YouTube. I am currently suffering from a cold right now. I'm not exactly sure what virus it is. I checked the Germ Watch website, and in my community right now, there's the seasonal coronavirus circulating, not COVID-19, but the regular coronavirus that just causes the common cold. So I think it's that. There's also influenza in the community. I don't think it's influenza, but it could be. But anyway, I just had some ideas on how to treat and prevent a common cold. And you can see this heat light bulb I've got in front of me, and also the window with the sunlight open. And I watched a really interesting video produced by Medcram recently, where the doctor was talking about how light can be used as medicine. And I live in a northern latitude. I live in northern Utah, where we don't see very much sunlight in the winter time because it's really cold and cloudy, and sometimes we get an inversion, so it's hard to get out and get some sunlight. But the really interesting video showed that they used an infrared vest. That they put this infrared vest on COVID-19 patients that were hospitalized, and found a significant difference in their outcomes as far as how quickly they recovered by using the infrared light to help boost their immune system and treat them. And in the video, he said he answered some questions and said they don't make the vest available commercially. But I was researching on just Amazon, and there's lots of infrared heaters or infrared light bulbs available, or there's just infrared light coming from the sun. So that's why I'm kind of laying down right here in the light of the window from the sun. It's kind of a nice sunny day outside, even though it's cold. It's early February in Utah, and it's pretty cold outside, but it's at least sunny right now. And so I've got the blinds open, and I'm kind of laying down in the light from the sun, and then I've got this heat lamp on me as well. This heat light bulb was only like $10 at Ace Hardware, but you can also pick one up on Amazon, or you can buy infrared light bulbs on Amazon or Home Depot, or a lot of your local stores will sell these heat light bulbs, and you can get a simple metal light holder like this that can hold it there for you and position it in a way that you can create like a little mini heat sauna with infrared light to warm your body and help you fight the cold and recover faster. So just thought I'd make this video, give you an idea that if you want to warm your body up in the winter to help prevent getting sick or to help treat a sickness, you can get a simple light carrier like this for like $15 and a light bulb for $10. So for maybe $25, you can have a little mini heat source that produces infrared light that was clinically shown to be helpful to speed recovery from upper respiratory infections. And also in the video, he covered a lot of studies about how people that see less sunlight in the winter are more likely to get sick. So this could help prevent sickness to get more light exposure, but it can also help treat sickness if you're not feeling well. I'm just trying to help speed recovery so I can take care of my patients as a dentist and not have to take too much time off work, and also be there for my family to help take care of things around the house that need to be done. So anyway, I think it's a good idea to get a little bit of healthy amount of sunlight, and you can even get infrared radiation from the sun even if you have protective clothing on that protects you from the UV light. So you can wear a hat and clothing that will block the UV rays, but the infrared light coming from the sun is essentially heat, and it will still go through your clothing and doesn't cause skin cancer. It doesn't damage your skin as much as UV light does. I was reading on an article on a dermatology website that said the infrared light still can damage your skin a little bit, cause aging. You can get premature aging in your skin from heat. Like they did studies on people who do glass blowing or people that work in front of hot fires all the time, that their skin does age faster when exposed to a lot of infrared radiation. So everything in moderation. You don't want to get too much infrared heat on your skin, but a little bit of infrared light and infrared heat on your body in the wintertime is good when you hardly ever see the sun, or you don't feel the warmth of the sun on your body. Like in the summertime, you can go outside, you feel that warmth of the sun on your body, and it penetrates through your skin into your body and stimulates your immune system and stimulates your body to produce melatonin so you can sleep better at night, and also to help boost your immune system. But in the wintertime, if you live in northern latitudes in places where it's really cold and hard to get outside, then it's a good idea to get a source of infrared heat, like with this heat lamp here, or to use just open the window blinds. But sometimes a lot of these modern windows have infrared blocking liners on the windows, so a lot of times you can't get enough infrared light through a window. You don't get enough heat through the window because they're designed to be energy efficient that way, which is good for energy efficiency in the summertime. But in the wintertime, you want that infrared warmth or heat to go through the window and warm up your body. So if you live in a northern place where you don't see the sun very much in the winter, then you can buy a very inexpensive heat light bulb that emits infrared light that can warm your body and potentially boost your immune system. So that's one of the many ways you can help fight a cold. There's other things you can do, like take vitamin D. Supplements are helpful, and there's a supplement called NAC, or N-acetylcysteine. I think that's what it's called, is NAC, NAC, and that's a helpful supplement for preventing illness as well. And just getting enough rest at night, of course, too. If you get enough sleep at night, that's helpful. And take vitamin C. I don't take a vitamin C supplement, but I eat golden kiwi every day. One golden kiwi every day is enough vitamin C to get your 100% vitamin C for the day. So I take a vitamin C supplement in terms of I eat the fruit that has the vitamin C in it, and that's been shown to be helpful for preventing colds as well. So if you don't have a golden kiwi, then I eat a couple oranges or something citrus. So something with vitamin C in it every day, the NAC supplements, getting enough sleep at night, and getting some infrared radiation or sunlight warmth can help stimulate your immune system and prevent illness and just help you feel better. So those are just a few ideas I had while I was sitting here soaking up the sun and the warmth from this light. So hope you stay healthy this winter. And if you have any ideas of what you've done to prevent getting sick, I'd love to know your ideas. Comment below and tell me what you do in order to stay healthy during the winter and not get sick, because there's nothing I hate more than getting sick. If it's just really annoying and frustrating and you just don't feel well. So if you have ideas on what you can do to prevent illness, healthy diet, exercise, let me know what you do to stay healthy and not get sick at all. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. They recommended that you get an hour of that infrared light per day. So if you can spend an hour outside, if it's a sunny enough day where you can feel some warmth on your body from the sun, spending about an hour in the sun every day in the winter is beneficial, is what they mentioned in the video that I watched from Medcram. With this infrared heat lamp, I could lay here for 30 minutes and take a little nap, or you can move it around the house. If you're sitting watching TV, you can shine it on your body for 30 minutes to an hour. But like I said, everything in moderation. You don't want to cook your skin. You don't want it to get too hot. You don't want to overdo it. But spending, about an hour a day with the heat lamp on your body just feels good to warm you up, and it can help potentially stimulate your immune system to prevent illness. So thought I'd just mention that. So thanks again for watching. Oh, and another idea that they mentioned in the video, on Medcram's video, he's talked about you can sit in front of a fire to get some infrared light. That's not really practical for me. I don't have a fireplace or a wood-burning stove, and where I live in Utah, they discourage that you burn wood in the wintertime because we have a strong inversion tendency in the valley where we live, where you get a lot of pollution buildup. So they discourage wood burning in the wintertime where I live. So fire burning in the winter is not really a very good option for me to get the infrared light that my body needs. So this heat lamp was much more affordable, much less polluting, and much easier to implement, just buying an infrared heat lamp versus using a wood-burning stove. He also had an idea, which I thought was a smart idea, of building like a little greenhouse outside where you can, or a little solarium or sunroom where you can get some south-facing windows. On the south side of my house, I might build something like that, like a little greenhouse or sunroom shed type structure where I could go sit there in the winter and have some warm sunlight filter through the windows, as long as you use the type of windows that don't have the infrared blocking liners on them. You can use kind of the older double pane windows that don't have the infrared light blockers on them, and that would be a way you could build a little shed or a sunroom or a little greenhouse. And as long as you have some south-facing windows, if you live in the northern hemisphere where I do, you want to have south-facing windows in the winter time so the sunlight can come through the windows on the south side of the house. So that's why I'm able right here to lay down in the sunlight of this window, is because it's a south-facing window that in the wintertime gets a lot of sunlight, which is nice. So if you're building or designing a home and you live in the northern hemisphere where it gets cold in the winter, you definitely want to incorporate some south-facing windows into your home. Just because it's nice to have sunlight in your home in the wintertime, it warms up your house, it looks nice, it's probably helps with depression and seasonal affective disorder, or the kind of the seasonal depression that people get with the lack of sunlight. So it's good to have south-facing windows in your house for that reason, to get some natural daylight. And probably the lack of infrared light or lack of heat that you get from the sun in the winter is one of the contributing factors of seasonal affective disorder or seasonal depression, which is probably part of it. So this heat lamp might also help with people who suffer from seasonal affective disorder or the seasonal depression. So they also make infrared heaters. You can buy an infrared space heater that would work similar to the way this heat lamp works. They're just more expensive and more tricky to position in a way that can be placed in a way that can shine on your body like a heat lamp like this is more affordable and easy to move around compared to an infrared space heater. But that's another option too, is you could buy several infrared space heaters and create yourself a little infrared sauna that way if you wanted to. So just a few more ideas I had there. Another idea I just had of a place you could go where you can get some solar radiation or warmth in the wintertime is in your car. If you park your car in a way that the windshield is facing the south, you can let it warm up in the sun. You could go spend 20 minutes or an hour sitting in your car just on your phone or something. Even if you're not driving, you don't even need to turn on the heater. Oftentimes in the wintertime, the car warms up enough when there's sun coming through the windshield that you can absorb some radiant heat and some infrared light in your car. So that's another thing you could do. Is I'm not sure how much of the infrared heat the car windshield blocks, but that's something that you could potentially do. Is if you don't have the place to build like a greenhouse or a solarium area where you can sit, you can park your car with windshield facing south and sit in it for 30 minutes or so to absorb some sunlight and heat. So just sitting in your car might work too. So I thought that would be an idea. Another thing you could do is like I've been doing with the lamps. I use this little ladder. You can get creative about where you connect the light. So if you get one of those lights with a clamp attachment, you can get creative about where you attach it. So you can attach it while you're sitting or laying down somewhere to warm up your body with the infrared light.